Easter's not pagan because it has to do with the equinox and the moon and stuff like that. So originally, Easter started out as a Passover celebration adopted by Christians because Jesus was crucified during Passover. Well, there was some debate in the early church. Should we celebrate it every year on Passover, whatever day that lands on, or should we start celebrating it on a Sunday? Basically, the people that wanted to celebrate it on Sunday kind of won out, but they didn't say if you celebrated any other day, you'd be kicked out. You could celebrate it with the Jewish people on Passover, or you can celebrate it on this date. And because of different groups of people using different calendars spread out all over the world, they didn't have a unified calendar system. So they said, well, we want to celebrate it all at the same time. So they said, well, let's go with the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox. It just made it easy for everybody to celebrate it at the same time. And they decided this in 1325 at the Council of Nicaea. I should do a whole video on what the Council of Nicaea actually happened. Basically, they decided on the Arian heresy. They picked a date for Easter, and that was about it. They didn't pick any books of the Bible. It's like setting, they picked that date because it was convenient for everybody in the group. Some celebrated at different times, and still today I've heard people say, well, the Orthodox celebrate it wrong because we celebrate it on this day. Well, the Orthodox don't celebrate it wrong. Basically, they just use the Gregorian or Julian calendar system, and most other Christians use the Julian calendar system. And the reason that the Orthodox use the Gregorian or the Julian calendar system is because the date for Easter was picked for everybody, or decided on for everybody. A majority of people celebrated Easter the same, and then the Great Schism happened. Catholics broke and Orthodox broke off, and when that happened, or after that happened, Catholics adopted the Gregorian calendar, and then when Protestants broke off from Catholics, they kept the Gregorian calendar. Well, the Orthodox Christians, they did not want to adopt a calendar created by a Catholic Pope Gregory. That's why it's called the Gregorian calendar.